So I've watched every single Olympia guide that I can find, and none of them tell you how to actually combo with Olympia. They just say her combos are really simple. Well, I'm not that smart. So I figured out a simple flowchart that you guys can follow to easily get damage with Olympia. Let's get into it. First of all, let's talk about how you're even going to get your first hit. For most Olympia players, they're either going to do a gem toss into a gem dash, which is not a true combo anymore. That got nerfed in the recent patch. They have enough time to avoid that. But in the lower ranks, a lot of people are not going to be ready to get hit by gem. Most of the time when they get hit by an attack, they're just going to flinch and you'll be able to get a follow-up. So you can do gem into dash. You can do gem into grab. You can just do a forward air into grab, approaching neutral air into a grab, back air into a grab, which might be her best option because it's just so fast, or even approaching back air into a grab. So you can really use all of her, even up air. Up air is very useful, I've found. Especially when people are approaching you from a diagonal, up air can kind of swat them out of the air. The biggest problem is that Olympia's up air off of up throw does not combo until 20%. They fall much too close to the ground. So how do we get more damage when we're attacking people below 20%? The answer is hit fall back air. If you use a hit fall back air, you can get a regrab. And then the up airs will start to work for Olympia. So her combos aren't as freeform as some people might have you believe. There is a little bit of structure to them, and even beyond 20%, there's a little bit of structure. It's not just up air, up air, up air until they're dead. We'll get into that in a moment. So at 0% or just below 20%, if you land a grab, you're going to up throw, follow up with a hit fall back air. Now sometimes you can actually be too fast and you'll run past the opponent. For most characters, you should be able to get 2 back airs, actually. And then guess where that puts them? Right at 20%. It's 2% off, but we'll work with that. A little bit precise. And there you go. Depending on where they DI after, you kind of just want to chase wherever they're going and react to where they end up. But from 0%, however you start your damage, let's say, for example, I start with a back air, up throw, back air, up throw, up air. And then after that, you're just kind of following them with hitboxes. After 30%, you're kind of just following their DI with more up airs. And depending on where they end up, you're either going to end with a forward air or a neutral air. Let's say they DI away like most people do. You might be able to get like 2 up airs into a forward air. But that's enough to kill. Past 50%, the most you can get is really just a forward air. Or maybe back air, up air, forward air. Just kind of follow them and hit them. But absolutely after 70%, the best you can get is forward air. And when you're closer to the ledge, that's going to kill. So to summarize, you start your game by hitting one of your many aerials, maybe a up air, back air, maybe a strong forward air, something like that. After that, you get the grab, up throw, use your back air, well, unless they go to a platform. If they go to a platform, your best bet is to just wave land and grab them again. But if there's no platform and you have some open air, up throw, back air, re-grab, and then just follow with your aerials after that. Higher percents, just go for the forward air. If you're close to the ledge, that John's gonna kill. Especially if they're DIing away, of course. Now, how does this work on floaties? All that stuff I mentioned a moment ago works on everyone but Loxodont, Fleet, and Raster. Oh, and also Rano because he falls too fast. So for characters like Loxodont, you actually just want to go straight for the back air. Or you could just start going for up airs right away. Maybe alternate between up air and back air. Loxodont really has no choice but to take 60% when he gets touched by Olympia. Again, with characters like Raster, just start going for the up airs right away. You can really just do whatever you want to. You can do the back air stuff on Raster and Fleet too, but because their bodies are much smaller, it's much harder to do. One last tip I'll leave you with is Olympia's down tilt. Her down tilt is one of the fastest tilts in the game, and it is amazing in scramble situations. So if you ever find yourself in the middle of a combo right in front of your opponent, maybe you need a quick reset, down tilt, right back into that grab. Especially if you do a baby dash down tilt, forget about it. Let's say I'm doing a combo and I want to get out a little bit more damage. The combo got a little messy. Their DI made them go somewhere I wasn't expecting, but I just happened to be kind of in front of them. Then I throw out the down tilt, and then they're right back in, and I can start getting to work again. Down tilt is also a great move for kill confirms. Down tilt combos into up strong, and it also combos into up B. Other consistent kill setups are like down air to like up B if they DI into it. And of course, if they are crystallized, once they come out of the crystal, you can hit them. But remember that they can DI out of the crystal. To the right, middle, or in. So you have to play kind of a 50-50 guessing game whether or not they're going to go in or away. Just kind of guess. Catch them coming out of it. There we go. That's all I really had to say about Olympia's combo game. It's simple, but deceptively so. There are some key things that higher level Olympia players are doing that they're not telling us. So I had to do a little bit of research to see. And if you watch high level Olympias, you'll see stuff like this. Like they use a lot of hit ball back air. I'll make another Olympia video when I find some more stuff out and just some other general Rivals of Aether stuff that I feel like is not talked about as much. And I hope you guys learned something from this video. Now let's see some real match application of the stuff I've been talking about. Here's some clips of me doing these combos in real matches. And I'll do a full round commentary to show you guys how that works. So to start off the match here, I just go for a raw grab. The back air lands, but I accidentally full hopped and didn't get the second back air, but I could have. There we go. The second back air lands. And then I was unable to follow his DI with the up air, but if I was able to follow him correctly, could have got a bunch more up airs, probably into a forward air off the left side of the stage. So now I'm just trying to get back onto the ground. He's at 40% now, so he's sort of escaped kind of the place where I want to do just consecutive up airs. Now he's kind of in the spot where you want to do like an aerial into a forward air, which you'll see me do here. And now he's at almost kill percent. He is cracked, so he's much heavier. I'm probably going to want to get him to like 100+% before I try to go for that kill. Now I'm really looking for just stray hits to catch him out of the air to either get him off stage or the forward air would just kill raw because he happened to be pressing left. That will happen a lot of the time, especially at high percent if you can't really secure a kill. Sometimes just throwing out that forward air will be enough to get the stock done with. As you can see, we're both gold rank players. Most of the Rivals of Aether players that I've seen are in either gold or platinum rank. So this guy, he knows what he's doing, you know? I'm not playing against a level 3 CPU. This is a decent Krag player. But we're also not super experienced tournament level players here. So these combos do work. Obviously, I can't test them against a tournament level opponent, but hey, most of us aren't super proficient at Rivals of Aether 2 yet. So this guide is really just to show you guys simple stuff that you can use to get your game started and get some success with Olympia. There you can see I'm using the jab and the down tilt in those scramble situations. When I'm really, really close to Krag, I can't seem to get anything started, but we happen to be next to each other. I'm not really risking much, and the potential gain from doing that quick down tilt is going to give me a lot of reward. Like the risk, there's a really low risk reward with that move. 100+%. We're trying to go just for a raw fair, probably. Just trying to get a fair. Oh, I did not mention that back air out of shield is so good. So if you guys ever find yourself in a situation like that, just back air out of shield. I found it much less helpful at higher percents because it just knocks them so bloody far away. But it's still the fastest move out of shield that I found. Up special also works out of shield, but it's less reliable in my opinion. Yeah, I tried to start the combo with the forward air. I accidentally got a turnaround, no grab. Here we go. Up air, back air, up air, back, up air. And like I was showing you a bit earlier with Loxodon, you can kind of interchangeably use up air and back air. Now look at that. He's already almost at kill percent just from a combo and 2 little strings. There goes the down tilt in that scramble situation to get me in a good spot. The forward air to follow. And then up throw. Predicted his double jump and got the up B. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next guide.
Nothing less than total victory.